Garnett, the screen. The drive by Rubio. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Ricky Rubio, one of the youngest international basketball stars ever. We started hearing about him in the U.S. back when he was 16. And even then, powerful teams in Europe were all vying for his services.
And going back to Rubio, Clark, his natural instincts in every phase of the game, as Greg was just talking about, are really second to none. In 06, he led Spain to a championship, registering 3 triple-doubles and 1 quadruple-double. Wow.
And despite those gaudy numbers, you just never know with an international star if, in fact, his game will translate to the NBA. Rubio's game obviously has.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ricky Rubio has everything you want out of a player except one thing. He has to learn to shoot it better. Rubio can defend, he can pass, he can lead a team, but until he becomes a better shooter, I think he's going to short-circuit his potential.
So it's Minnesota now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's Hayward. Wiggins with some nice D. And back to Ricky Rubio for a moment, who certainly is the hub of what this team does, averaging over 8 assists a game for his career through last season. If he can stay healthy, gain some weight, this is a guy to watch.
It really is. And listen, they're also built now for him because they got those great athletic wings. And if he can shoot it a little bit better, I mean, I think he's going to have more opportunities to spread the floor and drive and make plays. And for his first 4 seasons in the league, never hit over 38%. That's not going to get it done at the highest level.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Utah trails by 5. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
When I asked him what some of his main concerns are today, and he said they're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the perimeter, and therefore it's essential that they not give up too many open looks from out there, or it could spell trouble all game long, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. The monster passes to Gobert. The shot by Hayward, wide open, sinks the triple. Hayward's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Rubio outside. Shoots off the screen. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. The monster passes to Gobert. For 3, Hayward. Minnesota with the rebound.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game, played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound basketball. Something that wasn't on his plate.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
The monster passes to Silk. Here's the monster. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
He'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Now, here's Rubio. Tight defense on him. George with the defensive effort.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's the monster. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Let's go. Good on the jump shot. The Monster's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Rubio outside. It's Prince on the wing. Rubio with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's the Monster. Here's Hood. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now, here's Rubio. The 10-footer. They get it back. Towns. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Towns has got 10 points.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but who saw him being this good? He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Minnesota making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Garnett. Bielitsa comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And Utah with a change here, too. Portis is checked in. Here's the Monster. Hood, the pass to the Monster. And he throws in for the dunk.
And you can tell he's hungry, because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Lets it fly from 18. Minnesota with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined, Clark, with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and, you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
First free throw is good.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jones is checked in. Utah also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Hayward. And Stockton subbed in for the Monster. Now here's Stockton. The feed to Hood. 3-pointer. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Hood's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And guys, I, for one, can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your leg. I mean, you're carrying a lot of weight and force around. I mean, let's hope Nikola finds a little more luck going forward as far as the injury.
Here's LaVine. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Just 3 to shoot. A 3-pointer, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Bean with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Defenders have to make sure they tag.
And Silk gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
Free throw good, Levine. And for Levine and his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, Levine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
Stockton with it. Jones covering. Here's Hayward. Uses the glass to drop it in. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Wiggins right side. Pass to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Levine. Pass to Pekovic. Soft touch off the pass.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Stockton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Here's Wiles. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Here's Bielitsa. Feeds it to Levine. And the officials will call the illegal swing right there. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Utah trails by 7. Now here's Stockton. Here's Wiles. Here's Hayward. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Hayward's got 7 points.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Pekovic attacking. Utah with the rebound. 1:53 left to play in the first. Jones against Stockton. The pass to Wiles. Pocket 6. Rebound. deflected by Levine. Minnesota leading by 5. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. On defense, Utah. Jones kicks to Wiggins. It's a teardrop.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. .111 left to play here in the first. Here's Levine. Defended by Hayward. Pekovic with a screen on Hayward. 6 to shoot. Levine. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
Here's Hood. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Wiggins. 8-point game. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here is Stockton following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Stockton outside. Passes it to Lyles. Here's Hood. Pekovic with the rebound. At break, Minnesota. It's Payalita and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Portis. The shot, no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Timberwolves lead by 11. And we'll be back right after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Put out there with the monster. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Silk. And it's George in the power forward. Rubio misses. Utah trails by 11. Here's the monster. Dishes to Gobert. No one near him. They grabbed their own miss. Hood's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Bean passes to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Garnett. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists now tonight.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Gobert, and that one's good. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Hey, Diego Rubio.
Here's Levine. The dish to Towns. Garnett, the screen. Here's Levine. The shot misses. And it's Utah the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's the monster. He's got 6. Silk. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Levine. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's the monster. George with the spin on Rubio to the middle. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Silk. Free throw good, Levine. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Hood. Gobert, the screen. Hood kicks to Gobert. Pass to the monster. Tries to bank it in, but he misses.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
To the wing on the left. All alone. Gobert pulls it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's the monster. 6 points for him. High post shot. Another miss by Utah.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And one thing about the NBA, there are a ton of siblings currently playing in the league. Some on the same team, some on opposing sides, but there must be over a half a dozen sets of siblings.
Utah calls timeout. As you said, Greg, there are a ton of sibling pairs in the NBA. Even more, Clark, if you include the D-League.
Well, you start with the Plumlees, the Gasols, the Teagues, Zellers. For twins, you have the Lopez twins, Morris twins, the Zellers, Gasols, Teagues, Steph and Seth Curry. Count 2 with the D-League.
That's a lot. That's a lot. But they get it back. And George kicks to Hayward. Utah the rebound. The monster. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. The monster's got 8 points. Timberwolves leading by 12. And here's Rubio. Kicks it to Garnett. Prince outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Rubio with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. 7 points in the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The monster passes to Gobert. Rubio right side. To the inside. Here's Levine. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Utah trails by 15. Stolen by Levine. Fast break. Minnesota. And he converts the layup. Levine's got his third basket of the night right there. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's the monster. He's got 8. The offensive rebound. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Garnett, the screen. Here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. He feeds it to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Almost, but it rolls out. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bekovic is checked in. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Levine. Here's Prince. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
Here's the monster. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. Here's Hood. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hood's got 6 points.
And one thing about Gordon Hayward, he's an excellent playmaker for a small forward. Averaged over 4 assists a game after averaging over 5 the year before. So you've got to love a scorer who is also unselfish.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Here's the monster. 10 points for him. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Getting back to Hayward, the one area where you'd like to see him improve, taking care of the basketball. Averages nearly 3 turnovers a game the past couple of years.
And, Kevin, he's made a concerted effort to be more aggressive on offense while being more efficient as well. So he's got to balance those two, aggression and efficiency. Tayshaun Prince, one of the ultimate Velcro guys. I mean, he's been in the league a long time. The consummate pro, as detailed, steady, and unflappable as they come.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Towns. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Levine, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And back to Tayshaun Prince for a moment. So much big game experience, a championship in 04 with the Pistons. That has to rub off on a team when you have a guy like that around in the locker room, on the floor. He's seen it all.
You know, it's a great point. And whether it's in games or practice or even in the locker room, his presence adds continuity. It's like having an extra coach looking out for the younger player.
And a regroup necessary. Timeout called by Quinn Snyder.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Utah trails by 13. Now the pass to the monster. Pass to Wiles. Nails it from the high post.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on. Good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Prince dishes to Bekovic. Shoots from 14. Here's Wiggins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
Well, guys, in the NBA, you learn things by doing them in game-time action. And Andrew Wiggins had plenty of time to learn on the job. He was second in the league in minutes played last season, only behind James Harden.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Looking over the numbers again, Greg, Wiggins logged a ton of minutes as a rookie, over 36 minutes a game, Clark. That led all rookies in the NBA.
And how about leading everybody in the league in minutes played after the All-Star break, Kevin? Almost 40 minutes a game is what he averaged after the All-Star break.
Now here's Hayward. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Rebound by Bielitsa.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Prince fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Prince has got 8.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's the monster, covered by Wiggins. On its way from Hayward for 2. No good from the wing. Timberwolves leading by 15. Jones kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've led it 5 from downtown. Wiggins, shot is off. And it's Utah the other way. And it's Pekovic missing.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Here's the monster. He's got 10. Here's Portis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Free throw good, Portis.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Silks checked in for Utah. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Jones, an 11-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Pekovic inside. And now Utah, fast break. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following Prince's 3-point attempt. Jones with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Prince, the pass to Jones. Here's the monster. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Stockton outside. Clock at 6. Here's the monster. Another miss by Utah.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
Utah trails by 16. Passes it to Silk. From deep. The rebound by Prince.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And now Utah, fast break.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. He stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Wiggins outside. Screen by Jones. Prince outside. Outside, Jones. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Good. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
So it's Utah now, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Pekovic with the rebound.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Wiggins left side. Rebound, Utah. The Monster's got his third rebound on the night. Stockton passes to the Monster. They set the screen. Pass to Silk. 5 to shoot. Here's Lyles. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Utah, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Minnesota. Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 16. Jones with it. Picked up by Stockton. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. .24 seconds left in the first half. Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Garnett. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Wiggins. Rebound, Utah. The Monsters got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Silk. Another miss by Utah. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 17. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Minnesota came out looking very confident. They showed tremendous effort and drove the action early, starting off with a 9-2 run. After a well-executed first quarter, they held the lead by 11. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
That was very undisciplined half of basketball they just played. You can see it in all the points they gave up at the free throw line. Listen, I don't mind the aggressive attitude, but they took it too far with all the silly, crazy fouls.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
Ricky Rubio is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. And it's Garnett. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Good! Utah trails by 19. There's the feed to Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Gobert's got 9. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And Rubio kicks to Towns. On the left block, Gobert with the block. Block at 6. Garnett with the screen for Rubio. No good on the triple.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Here's the monster, covered by Wiggins. And stolen by Wiggins. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rubio's got the ball.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's the monster, covered by Wiggins. They double him with Wiggins. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's the monster. He's got 10. And the pass to Silk. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Silk's got his second bucket of the night.
Obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
One for Rubio. Rubio dishes to Garnett. He kicks it to Prince. Garnett, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Towns with it. Gobert on him. And Towns gets it to go.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Utah calls timeout. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's the monster. 10 points for him. He dishes it to Hayward from downtown, and that one's good. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
There are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just 1 basket away from winning it all.
And Utah has possession. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, the shot by George, wide open. Over to the left wing. Feeds it to Hayward. Gobert, the screen. Passes to Silk. A second chance effort. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Utah with the ball after the miss from Kevin Garnett. George passes to the monster. Outside for George. George missing again.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Over to the wing, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Wiggins, takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Wiggins has got 13. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Here's Gobert, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. 4 on the shot clock. Here's George, banked in off the glass. George has got his first bucket in this one. Timberwolves leading by 12.
Hey, watch Ricky.
Rubio outside, dishes to Prince, kicks to Wiggins. Utah with the rebound. Lamonce's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Silk, got a hand on it. George against Garnett. Towns kicks to Prince. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the monster, covered by Rubio. George, no good.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Rubio. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Utah trails by 12. Here's the monster. 10 points for him. Gobert, the screen. To the middle. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oop guys will do for your team.
Here's Rubio after the basket by Utah. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's the monster. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Garnett. Ielitsa comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Zach Levine's checked in for Wiggins, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Utah also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle comes in for Thunder. Rodney Hood subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And Towns gets it to go. Utah trails by 7. The monster passes to Hood. Pass to Wiles. Here's Silk. Down low. Here's the monster. Being with the rebound.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving top.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boys.
And the technical free throw is good. Stockton's checked in for Utah.
David Stockton.
Jones dishes to Begovic. Right through the knee for the layup. Begovic has got 7.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Jones against Stockton. Here's Wiles. He has 5. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Outside, Jones tries it from the top of the key. He elites and misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Silk. With the fadeaway. There's the bucket. Good. Silk's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Begovic with a screen. Jones kicks to Begovic. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
And so Pekovic nailed both of them. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Goes back up. And there's the pass to Wiles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Silk. And he jams it with authority.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
That's this man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the basket by Utah. Jones, no one around him. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Utah trails by 8. Here's Silk, and he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And the Timberwolves call time as the teams head into this timeout. A chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes, and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Monsters checked in for Stockton. Here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Jones. Begovic with a screen. For the 3. Jones, no luck.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on.
Offensive rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Bielitz. Fires for 3, and that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Miles passes to Portis. Here's the Monster. Pass to Wiles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And that one comes up a bit short. Minnesota leading by 9. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Towns kicks to Bielitsa. Here's Jones. Connects in the foul line jumper. Jones has got 6 points.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Bielitsa. Now the dish to Begovic. Rebound, Utah. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Silk. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Jones. Can't get it to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves lead by 9. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Utah trails by 9, so on the floor for Utah. And there's the pass to Lyles. Here's Silk, guarded by Garnett. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Garnett, the screen. The drive by Rubio. An open look here for Wiggins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Mack. Passes it to Lyles. Here's the screen.
First turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
It's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Levine. And Garnett misses. Utah trails by 9. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To the wing right side. And a foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the Heat.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A different look for Utah. George is checked in for Lyles, and Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Rodney Hood. Here's Silk. George with the screen on Prince. Shot clock at 5. Hayward from outside. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Rubio outside. And Garnett has it in the corner. Higgins outside. Puts it up from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter. Utah trails by 11. Here's Mack. Pass to Silk. There's the screen. Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Tayshaun Prince. Takes a 3. Utah the rebound. Nice ball movement by Utah. Silk Another miss by Utah.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
The feed to Wiggins. Over to the left wing. Here's Pekovic. Count it for 12. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Hayward. Here's Portis, covered by Pekovic. Clock at 4. Here's Mack. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Here's Rubio after the basket by Utah. Pekovic with a screen. Rubio dishes to Pekovic. Prince, the pass to Rubio. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. And they're running. Here's Silk. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here's Rubio. Pekovic with a screen. Here's the pick. Rubio outside. Clock is at 3. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Garnett. It's deflected. They get it back. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Hayward, and here's a nice one-handed slam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also get a little spark into those guys.
Now, here's Rubio. Pekovic with a screen. Kicks to Garnett from 18 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah trails by 9. Pass to Portis. Out to the right wing. George with the screen on Pekovic. Here's Silk. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Rodney Hood's checked in for Utah. The monster comes in for Mack. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Silk. Beyond the arc. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Now, here's Rubio. And the layup falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Stolen by Rubio. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's foul number 2 for him. Dishes it to Prince. Inside. Here's Pekovic. Nails the baby hook. Pekovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's the monster. That's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Minnesota calls timeout. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And the basket good. 19 points for Andrew Wiggins.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Passes it to the monster. They double him with Wiggins. Here's Hood. No good on the three.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now, here's Rubio. In the corner, it's Pekovic. Pekovic with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Rubio dishes to Garnett. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 6 points for Kevin Garnett.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's the monster. Garnett with the block. Stripped away. Here's the monster.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Now here's Wiggins. And Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. And 11 points here for Ricky Rubio. Utah trails by 13. The monster passes to Hood. Pass to the monster. Off the screen. And Utah again with the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Towns, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Portis, and Georgia subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Outside, George. Here's the monster. Gobert with a screen on Rubio. And Utah making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And here's Gobert. Hayward kicks to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Now here's Hayward, following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Here's the monster. Wiggins with some nice D.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by Utah. Now Tau. Back to Rubio. Barnett is doubled. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Nice shot from the wing. Wiggins has got 21 in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's the monster. Gobert, the screen. On the pass to the monster. Oh, that's blocked. The dish to Prince. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's the monster. Hayward right side with the shot. Offensive rebound. Passes it to the monster. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. That's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Rubio outside. A baseline J. Towns, no luck.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Now here's Gobert. He feeds it to Hood. Nice ball movement by Utah. And stolen by Hood. Here's the monster, guarded by Rubio.
Looking at the game for the monster, he's got 19 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Silks checked in for Utah. He hits both from the strike.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Wiggins outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Now, Wiggins, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. Here's Silk. Another miss by Utah. Rubio with it. And so Minnesota takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game with a strong double-double, points and rebounds. He was a force that was not going to be denied with his efforts both on offense and defense.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.